Every employer brander worth their salt has had this question thrown at them at some point or another, sometimes on a regular basis. And that question is, what's the value of an employer brand? Now, it's usually in the form of a gotcha question. Usually you're in front of people. They're trying to get you. And there's two ways to answer that. The problem is the obvious way isn't going to get you where you want to go, but there is an alternate route. If you're watching this video on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. That way you'll get alerted to all the upcoming videos as we make them, which right now is on a pretty regular basis. Also, if you're into employer brand, go subscribe to employerbrandheadlines.substack.com. You'll stay smart on employer brand thinking. Anyway, those two answers. When faced with the question of what's the value of an employer brand, you could run to metrics. And in fact, most people do. They run to how many more applications they have. They run to how many more people follow them on LinkedIn. They run to how many more engagements they have on Instagram. And I guess that makes sense. The problem is, when you're talking about that question, especially from a business leader, you got to remember something. Business leaders don't care about any of that. They just don't care about any of that. They care about three things: making money, saving money, extending the brand in a way that helps them make money or save money. That's all. That is all. Everything a business leader does is geared around those three questions. So if you're going to answer that question, you need to understand how a business leader thinks. And instead of saying, here are some metrics on how much more stuff we're doing, how many more people see us, they might be good customers, they might not be good customers, we don't know, we just have more. Instead, say this. Hey, how about this? Let's say we're hiring our next director of product design, our next CFO, the kind of person who's going to make or break this company moving forward. Would you rather compete against another company for that talent, and that company has a well-invested, strong employer brand, or a company that doesn't have much of an employer brand at all? Obviously, you'd much rather work or compete against the company that doesn't care about its employer brand. That's the value of employer brand. It positions you in a way that not investing doesn't give you the chance to do. Being that level of branded, strong in your brand, clear in your brand, concise in your brand, having more people understand that brand, means that when your recruiters reach out, more people say, I'd like to talk to you about it. It means when you post jobs out there, more of the right people go, ooh, I get what you're about. I want to be a part of that. Can you calculate that? Probably, but who cares? Ultimately, what the business wants to know is, when push comes to shove, am I going to be able to get the talent I want? The answer is yes. If you invest in your employer brand, yes. Because if you don't, the answer is clearly no. Thanks so much for listening. I'll see you next time in the Employer Brand Minute.